What's up, guys? It's Mr. Javid, and we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. We're going to be using Zarude. I feel like my voice low-key cracked just now. Embarrassment. I brought shame to my family. But we're going to be bringing a Zarude into Ubers. And I was looking through the tier, I'm like, hold the phone, man. Why is my man Zarude the truth? Like, it low-key is the truth. Bulk up, of course. Leaf Guard, completely useless, unfortunately. I think this gets Synthesis as well. Yeah, so that could have been an option. We'll see. But we're gonna be rocking jungle healing Zarude here, and of course, because nobody's sending Uber teams now, you think the Uber team building would be going crazy with the banning of Zacian Crown. I think that's why I'm like, okay, Zarude might have some merit here, because I don't have to deal with Zacian Crown, which, you know, not only does it kill Zarude super effectively, it negates the bulk up just by switching in, but it also it walls my stab, and jungle healing isn't out recovering play rough after just a few bulk ups. And you know, speaking of which, well, I guess Xerneas is something that could be problematic. Could be. It's definitely problematic. He has a lot of fairy types on this one, and almost everything super effectively chops down my boy Zarude. So, not the matchup yet. We'll see. It could be. But because it seems to be Trick Room, the Xerneas is probably max special attack. I mean max HP. And so, all that being said, we're gonna overwhelm with Scarf Kyogre at some point. We're definitely gonna overwhelm with Groudon at some point, meaning at the beginning of the game. And so I just realized that I gotta be very careful of his Calyrex. For the first time, I don't have a dedicated Calyrex answer. Usually I have a Necrozma on every team because of Zacian, but yeah, that's actually very problematic. In fact, I might not be able to knock out his this early because of that. So phase 1 is gonna be, I'm really gonna try to sweep with Groudon, but I need a couple conditions met because I know it's gonna Hatterene. I think this is gonna be sashed. I really need to hit this first one because I'm gonna double around on Hatterene, but thing is, it learns Misty Explosion, you know what I mean? But there are solutions. Problem is, I just don't have the ice resists necessary for this behemoth. And so here comes the Trick Room. As I said, Misty Explosion is a thing. I don't want Groudon taking it. And excellent, he Psychics. That's even better. It's even better. As, what do I want to do here? Do I try to... Dracovish doesn't make any sense to bring in here. I'm gonna just Toxic. Oh, excellent. Basically, see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to stall out these Trick Room turns so that damn thing can't come in. So I'm a Toxic again. Dracovish comes in. Ooh, it just made me look mad wavy right now, but it wasn't wavy. It wasn't. But so now I need to get up Stealth Rocks pronto because I need that Calyrex hit so that Sucker Punch maybe can do something. We're 24 dimension chess, my guys. So since Zarude's the weak link in this one, we're about to just, you know, if he Officious Rends, he goes first, but yeah, no, what's Officious Rend really, you know? What's Officious Rend really? And so beyond just so what I'm thinking here is that filthy dirty Melmetal comes in, right? And let's go, because if he goes Xerneas, so he sacks the Hatterene, which is good. Which is why I bulked up just in case that filthy dirty Melmetal came in, and I can have him in check. Now this forces in Xerneas. My man went to Calyrex. You are a blessing, my guy, because he might have weakness policy, but I actually could have bulked up again there. I definitely would have taken Glacial Lance. I'll probably take it now. Oh, this is Calyrex though. That's a Glacial Lance. But Zarude's no joke. Like, that's 3-0. I don't think that's killing me, man. If it does, we have a Veltal and I don't need Zarude. Oh my god, that's Life Orb? shit. Dude, that you're talking about like Gliscor level defense with more HP. If he has sub, nobody runs substitute. Like, that's not a thing. But the fact that he allowed me to hit it, it's probably boots. I don't know. I'm very shocked. That means I could have pivoted around then with my to Trick Room style a bit, but as long as Heatran is alive and it still has that filthy Mimikyu. Why am I calling everybody filthy today? That's my new thing on the channel. Filthy. When we don't like something, filthy. There we go. Okay, biggest threat gone. Whew. So if Veltal is just, you know how Veltal rolls, guys. You know how he do. As we're gonna sucker to weaken that Fishious Ren. You're not killing me today, buddy. And now I could flex. Let me look at the long term of this situation, right? If at this point Eternatus, you know, seals victory, and so let's say that I choose to invite, say, a Mimikyu in or something of that nature. You know, what are the consequences of such a decision? It's not that big a deal. He actually leaves the Draco Vision, and he's 1521, so he has some delicious points. These points are delicious and so nutritious. Hopefully this isn't Geo. So he has Trick Room Geo. Hopefully it's not Focus Blast. Okay, yes. Heatran! So we shut down the Geo. Man, Calyrex weak. Should I edit this team a bit or put Protect? The Roar is literally for Xerneas, like, but I'm actually heavily Fizz Def. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's not the solution. But he should EQ here, superpower, depending on which one he has. And this gives us foul play if he's not choice. Melmetal, your attack is too damn high. The prices are too high. He's banded. Okay. But he's trying to stop the roost. I don't agree with that decision-making process that he just underwent. So Toxic here seals the deal. Ooh. Your boy was Thunder. He just didn't want to miss that Thunder. I disagree with him not thundering then if he... okay. It's fine. And the Eternatus is so disgustingly fat. And so we're going to play with a Calyrex weak team. I guess I could make this Kyogre CM. I really don't need Scarf, but it's nice, you know, some more Marshadow, filthy Marshadows. You know, Zacians, just a little speed, you know what it is, Calyrex, you only see, it's super good. I think super underrated. Calyrex Ice is super underrated. Very dangerous Pokemon, very, very dangerous. All you need to do is run a Magnet Zone, trap that Necrozma if it's not running Quake. If it's running Quake, you Magnet Rise on that boy. Make sure you're timid, and it's over. Or you run Body Press, Magnet Rise. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. And so immediately I noticed Heatran just wins. Like, you cannot beat it. Now, mind you, Heatran is not a Pokemon in Uber, so you're not really gonna prepare for it. Zarude can do a little something here. But that looks offensive as hell in Veltal. And I only beat the defensive variants. Eternatus cannot be guarded against for the most part. Veltal is going to be around for these two. I just realized I don't deal with very, very well either. Maybe we need to reassess some things about this team. Maybe I'm trying to put too many Heatmons on here. And there's just no need for that. Polished Groudon goes in as well, but first and foremost we're gonna be overwhelming with the Kai of the Ogre. But just how Slurpuff is generally handled, that might not be workable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Toxic this Slurpuff first, because he may Sticky Web or have Magic Coat. I don't want him Stealth Rocking back. So I'm Lava Plume it first. It covers any potential switches. You know, I'd love to Stealth Rock initially, guys. I'd love to. Love it. But you know, we have priorities. See, the problem with this is that he's faster than me, and now I'm about to get damn endeavored. Which I can't have. I can't have Heatran at 30%. That's not happening. Well, I don't think these run Fairy Stab. So what I'm gonna do is Zarude, you're gonna have to bite the bullet on this endeavor, my guy. And because he didn't get his item boost, because we're just jungle healing, jungle shit. Oh, well, I guess they do run. So Kyogre obviously faster, and we can hit a potential. So he knows I'm Scarf now, which is, you know, whatever. But it keeps that Eternatus in check, you know, if he's feeling himself a little too much. There's the demon that I was fearing. There are a couple things to do here. Positionally, it's probably best to actually give the Kyogre up. I don't think I'm ever muscling past the Eternatus. I don't think I die in one hit unless he goes for Play Rough, which could make sense here, honestly. But I think Eternatus, it's hard to say. Where's my freeze? He did 73%. There's no way that's banded. So I don't want to switch to Heatran. He CC's here. Zacian. Is Scarf a set? Kyogre. AG Choice Scarf. I'm guessing it's the same. I don't know why they emphasize the AG as if that's a tier. Play Rough from Jolly Scarf does 70 to 82. Oh, I have like 100 showdowns open. 70 to 82. Alright, let's just make the right play. This is too big of a problem. See, he switches up moves. Now, he switched to Crunch, which means, because he could have knocked me out with CC there, Crunch had no coverage benefit. So I'm guessing he does not have close combat, which is amazing for Heatran. But to ensure the protection of our whatever, I don't think I ever get 2 KO'd here. Yeah, and I allowed it. Cool. Whoo, Eternatus. You need to be taking those hits a little better, buddy. Yo, I got the ultimate Eternatus counter on deck. I probably should have invested more in Spadef, but I figured I wouldn't be taking any damage. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that. Scumbag. I'm not playing these games with you, bro. It's funny because I'm playing Pokemon. So I am playing these games. He's Life Orb. Since he's Orb, me defogging doesn't help me. I wonder what his pivot would be. Is there any reason to not foul play here? He tries to sub. Not today, buddy. Not today, buddy. Because what I was fearing there was a hard switch to Zacian, which is still annoying to switch into. He actually joining Kiss. So he's giving me Calyrex. He's either anticipating me to overextend, meaning like right there, if he draining Kissed and I went for some crazy stuff, he'd have the upper hand. Now, Groudon is really, really good here. This is tough, right? Because his Eternatus is annoying. Crunch, Play Rough. It could be. I wonder what his other move is then. I don't think I have too much choice. Well, actually, no. I need a Veltal because if he copies my Groudon with his Ditto and gets a lot of luck, I might be out of luck, if you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna play the recover game. Nice. Iron Head, that's his other move. Well, you missed, so I ain't even mad at the flinches. I'm mad at the second flinch because now his Eternatus can come in and do whatever it feels like. Oh, this must be choice banded. So this is like not great because of that. So the flinch matters because now his Yveltal can really do whatever it wants. And there's very little I can do about the fact that he can do whatever it wants. So Meteor Beam Flamethrower. Man, yeah, if he's like a Life Orb knockoff, it's a done deal. So I need Groudon to edge him into oblivion. Those Iron Head flinches might have changed the game, whereas the Play Rough miss didn't, because I was gaining far more than he was doing. So even if he hit 2, I'd be at like 70 if he just kept Play Roughing, which would have made sure I was outside of anything Yveltal can go for. Man. Okay, I'll recover. Oh, he taunted. Huh. That might do it for us then. What is he? Oh wow. That's doing numbers. That is doing numbers. Taunt, Oblivion Wing, Dark Pulse. What? Dark Pulse kill me from? This boy mad offensive. As I said, this is why I saved the Dawn, right? Pulse plus Sucker might do me in. Like RP obviously would double my speed, which would put it at. No, I'm still not even faster than Eternatus after. I need this to hit like bad. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my goodness, man. That is tough. That is super stupid. Yeah. That is really lame, man. Especially because he didn't particularly play well. Like, he needed a ton of flinches to even be in this game. Sad day. Let's see what we can do. You know how I roll. You should never Oblivion Wing here. I'll Sucker. He has Taunt, which I disagree with him using there, but you know, whatever. So the reason I'm doing this is in hopes he Dark Pulse. Oh my goodness, that's whack. That's super lame. That is super lame, bros. This dude had the audacity to say GG to me. The nerve of this guy. The nerve of this guy. Flinching me thrice. Alright, so and which, you know, looking back, that's the only reason you would Iron Head if you were looking for luck. You know what they say, if you're looking for luck, that means you've already lost. They didn't say that, but they do now, because that was some genius shit. If you're looking for luck, that means you've already lost. What's up with these Zacians? Like, if Zacian wasn't on his team, like, woke up Zarude goes crazy. And it very well may still do so. But just not as crazy as I'd like. But I know I got something for him. Though. So phase 1 is gonna be they always lead Palkia, and I know I eat and outspeed and beat. Ooh, I'm just on it today, guys. Is this me? Is it just me? I noticed my knowledge on the Uba tier is lower than normal because I'm not sure what to expect here, or in this general sense from these Necrozmas. I'm going to keep flamethrowing until we burn, crit. Okay, it's T-Wave. Cool. I'm just not sure what the modern Necrozma are doing these days. So phase 2 is going to be Trainer. Since he's committing, he might T-Wave this as well. So be it. Yeah, Palkia. the thing about it is, well, I guess I got two Calyrex answers. Because Vel is really supposed to be concentrating on. No, he never rend here. He's hydro pumping. Though Tran is pretty obvious switch out. He crit. Oh, he's life orb. Guys, I swear, man, I swear. But to be fair, if he didn't miss hydro pump there, I would have died to rend. You know. So let's just give credit where credit's due. I don't know why the fuck he did that. That made no sense. So that lets me know he's the type to predict without any real understanding of, like, you know, when to predict. Which is great because Zarude did not like taking those Life Orb Fire Blasts. So I'm going to find out what his countermeasure is, which Zacian makes sense. That's why we set those bands up earlier. My thing is now, is CC coming or is Play Rough coming? And RP Groudon is really good versus his team. But we all saw what Eternatus does to unsuspecting prey. Yeah, Zarude, you're gonna have to bite the dust. So it's CC. He does have it. Okay. Kinda sucks. Depending on if he's offensive Eternatus. That looks like either full on defensive or it doesn't have any. I'm going to Toxic here on the off chance he goes to some shit. Predicting some shit. Because he knows he can't harm me. Okay, I'll Lava Plume here until I burn him. Nice. Perhaps I should run Spadef on this. It's heavily defensive, but like, you know, I'm looking at it, you know, because a ton of other stuff on my team were especially defensive. So I was like, you know, Heatran kind of needs it, but doesn't at the same time. But I don't think it needs his defense at all for the things it's checking. So, you know, Vel, is he rocks? No. So this, he's gonna stay in here to T-Wave because he's had enough of my shenanigans with my Tran. I just know it. I just know it. Really, the play here would probably be to pivot to Groudon, but I do want the damage. Please don't fucking burn him. No. Well, maybe that matters. Maybe that matters because he can't foul play my Groudon for as much damage as he would have. Because Lava Plume did 19, meaning this is full blown. I am special defense. Here I am. Veltal, right? And I think he has knock. He has knock. He's playing to all over the placey. Yeah, that's an official term now. Yeah, he's playing too wildly. I want Rocks gone, but I want them up. What was his rocker? Necrozma. I have to give up my item on 2 months. But, I mean, he can't really harm me, but I can't really harm him. And so I'm going to condition him until he sends, because Vel is pretty important. But as I said, I don't want... There he goes. I needed him to do some silly shit like that. Yes. Ooh, that sucks. That was mad whack, won't lie to you. And so, but the damage is all I needed for Groudon to win. As Eternatus. Reserve. If he has Toxic, he'll use it here. Yup. So he's gonna be hitting me with these cannons. Want to get that Veltal weakened. Because I'm losing percentage here. I definitely know he's thunder waving. He's tired of my shit. No, he's still just pressure stalling. I don't appreciate that. Should heal here. And so now he's definitely going for knock. I'm gonna defog since. Ooh. I see you. No, I respect it. I see you. You know what? I wasn't considering the fact that his Calyrex is a serious issue. If it's choice, I need to actually start playing more. I forgot that I sacked my Zarude. If it's Scarf Calyrex and I'm playing too recklessly like this, we're in deep, as they say, deep doo-doo, where I'm from. And I'm not sure if Eltal's faster than mine. And having taunt is a big deal, because now I can't heal on anything other than Necrozma. Okay, so Cannon's good. Here you knock slash roost, potential taunt. I don't want to lose Kyogre's item because his thing could be scarfed. So might have to go for broke now with Groudon. I think it's time. Pivot C Eternatus. How many Dynamax cannons has he used? He should heal here. Man, he doesn't heal. And the Calyrex isn't showing me an item. So my play here is always to just plume. If he Astral Barrages, I have Vel in the back and I have Kyogre. And he's now in range of my Groudon's. Because I don't think he wants to be statused on this. He's probably seeing, this guy's specs. What does this mean? I mean, specially defensive. Which Spadef Heatran would eat. You know, this is Heatran we're talking about. But I'm poised for Groudon to do its damn thing. Especially because it seems like the Vel doesn't have its foul play. I mean, it could. It could have Defog as the last move. It could be foul play because he doesn't have hazard control, but he has, 4 grounded Pokemon. Those spikes aren't super prevalent in this tier. So he commits to the barrage, which means he's confident he could kill me, which means he's probably specs. I'll sucker here. I have shown it, but I need him to switch. I'll heal and then commit to Groudon. I'm Lum on the Don. So he may commits to the Toxic, and now he has to commit to the Recover. If he Dynamax Cannons here, I'm fucked. Yeah, he had to commit to the Recovery, my guy. Now, again, if he's Scarfed, then I could maim him with Kyogre. If he's not Scarf, Calyrex. If he is, and I don't kill his Eternatus here, I'm in deep dong. So I'm going to press Blades first, because I know it doesn't KO Necrozma if it's a Fizz Def variant. And if he stays in, I kill him. Okay, so it goes Vel, which I figured was coming. This allows for me to RP. Now I can actually RP twice, depending on what his Vel set is. So he shows Knock. And I can Rock Polish again to make sure Calyrex is not doing any kind of outspeeding. None of it. I'll be having none of it. Come on, Groudon. This is where you shine. I've been setting up for you all game, baby. Groudon, 1. Alright, the big money maker is at Calyrex, Groudon. I'm going to need you to Precipice Blade him out of existence. Well, I guess there are a couple big money makers. I need you to hit all these bad boys. But mostly Calyrex. The other ones I have 2 shots with. But Calyrex, I have 1. So I got to hit that one. because he toxic my Eternatus. Okay, here comes the moment we've been waiting on, Groudon. You have 753 speed. Nice, done. Nice. Groudon. Alright. You get 2 shots at this one, but I know you'll take the first one, so I'm not even playing games. Nice. Done. The done. Let's go. Okay. So Zarude has done absolutely nothing this live, but it's because we're running into fairy types. It's not its fault. Believe it or not every game has fairy types. Not as common as you'd think. They are, but it's not like every game. Yo, so this is gonna be our last game. The 1337 guy is always the most dangerous, and you know it's funny. It's been like that for years. If you've been a long time subscriber of mine, you know that the lower ladder guys, even back when I was at the peak, best player, you know that's always debatable. I don't think there's I can think there's a more consistent player over, but in Pokemon it's very difficult to have a outright best, because once you get to a certain point, anybody can beat anybody, but it's just more of a out of 10 games, he'd probably win most of them, and so that's where it was. Best in Pokemon doesn't mean you can't lose, or anything for that matter. So let's see. We got my Spadef on deck, ready for these pesky mons, or filthy. My bad, guys. And so honestly, if that Yveltal is defensive like the last one I just faced, it's done. It's done. It's done. Because it's designed for Zygarde. So let us see. Hopefully it is. I really don't want to be playing a defensive variant. It's a very interesting one. Okay, so I figured Ogre would rear its ugly head. Specs Thunder maims me. Specs Thunder doesn't maim him. But his Kyogre is irrelevant. It's not. Let's see what he is. Let's see the damage output. Yeah, I figured. We were both thinking the same thing. You're like, well. So let me see. Eternatus getting hit here is going to be helpful for Zarude later if he's offensive and I tank. If he specs Kyogre, I don't want this to get Dynamax Cannon. Now when I have a whole last counter. You feel me? He's 100% going to Kyogre / Zygarde here. So let me hit him with this young Toxic. It's very young, very rare. Alright, sorry guys, you missed. I paused it. So the Toxic missed. Ubers. That's my typical Uber. I'm sorry, like I know a lot of you guys were waiting this whole life for that moment, for the Toxic miss, but it is what it is. This fool has Toxic back. Are you fucking kidding me? That means he doesn't have rest. I have jungle healing, obviously, but he's gonna switch to whatever he has to deal with this. Okay. And I have Darkest Lariat, so if he doesn't have, let me see how much I'm taking, 18%. I can jungle heal one more time, because I get the 25 and I heal the Toxic, so he might get swept by Zarude. That Toxic miss might be to my benefit, because it's encouraging him to stay in. He's switching here. He's switching here. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. It's fine. Let's get to +6, but actually let's jungle healing this turn, because if I were to switch, I'd switch this turn thinking I'm just gonna keep bulking up. If he subs, it's irrelevant. How many jungle healings do I have? I have as many jungle healings as he has Toxic. Excellent. So I win this exchange. Again, I'd switch here. And so this is where it's like, is his Yveltal Oblivion Wing, and you switch hard to it, so most likely. And if that's the case, I'm not playing these games. He doesn't have it. Okay, when I come back in, it's a wrap. It's a wrap snack. As we Dynamax can recover his Yveltal coming in and his getting some damage on Necrozma, his Eternatus, I should say. Again, some damage on Necrozma. These things are always funny. They have Knock, they have Earthquake, they have all these fun little trinkets. They have the Thunder Wave, the mystical magic. So since you're gonna heal, buddy, I'm gonna punish. Some people are types to just T-Wave indiscriminately. We're pluming until you get burnt, buddy. Actually, now I'll Toxic here. Ooh, yes, he spikes. Yeah. Still Toxics to play. It's tricky because I'm getting pressure stalled. And obviously you don't want that, but he does go to Zygarde and I knob him with a Toxic. I knob him with it. And I'm gonna get rid of these T-Spikes. That's actually not the wisest of plays. What I don't want is the Kyogre isn't relevant enough unless it's Scarf. He never Toxics here though. So yeah, pivots to Eternatus since he's shown Toxic Spikes and he's shown. I won't go Heatran. I'll go Heatran and pivot to Eternatus next. Yeah, this is better. Dynamax Cannon is doing 7%. Even if he cannons again, I'm alive. I can switch in on Ogre. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now we're gonna find out whether it's Spexed or not. So I'll recover. If it's Specs, it does like 60 something. Yeah. And that confirms that my Zarude outspeeds, which is really important. And so let's get this young burn. Let's get this money. Let's get this young burn on his. Damn, Zarude could have swept him. Zarude could have swept him. So he's tired of my shit. He is tired of my shit. Plus, you know, it just made sense to go to Necrozma. On the lowest of keys, when I say lowest, I mean not really. Groudon wins. But it's not time yet. It's not time yet for this victory. Should rocks. We're gonna get this young burn. Getting this young burn. Especially I'm gonna stay on until I burn his Eternatus. That's gonna matter for Zarude setting up later. As Kyogre rears its ugly head. Should Ice Beam still, but again, Eternatus, paralyzed, whatever, all that stuff. I don't need it to win, but it pulses. Ooh, gets that young crit, of course, of course. So that's it for my Eternatus because of the crit. All good, my guy. All G. All G. So I'm gonna need him to miss this one. Nah, that's not what we're doing. Okie doke, okie dokie. That blows, but we have Zarude. We have the Zarude, as we're gonna just whip hard. Eternatus coming in under this. We're taking cannons. Yes, T-Spikes, Dynamax Cannon. I need to stall those out. Yeah. And as I said, because his Kyogre, if it comes in repeatedly, gonna keep getting kills. But that's why the Eternatus crit matters. But it's not like the game isn't over or anything. So if he commits to staying in here, you know, obviously the T-Spikes matter because, you know, they're up. And that hurts my Groudon. How do I want to play this out? I'm actually, this is what I want to do because then I have to deal with Toxic Zygarde. Because what I could do is go Groudon here. Because if I were my opponent, I'd T-Spike here. I'm going to go Groudon here. I have to play this long game. T-Spike here, right? And so I haven't used my lump. So now I would say, okay, well, I'm trying to either Vel. It just depends. Like, some of these are max speed. Some of these are max speed. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll fog. I don't want this. I can get my rocks back up. I want Zarude to be healthy and happy. So he was thinking the same damn thing with it. Okay. Which means, let's see. Okie doke. Figured Eternatus would come in. Dynamax Cannon, Toxic Spikes. Cannon is just doing way too much damage though. It's a question of whether or not there's a Kyogre double. I'll just use my own Kyogre since he has a full health Spadef Eternatus. I'm not gonna be playing these games. Origin Pulse gonna hurt. He could Thunder, but I figured not. You know, I don't guard very well against water. Oh, he actually stays in. That's not good. Damn. He won't double here, but it's not even about the double. I can still win, which is why I'm not like freaking out or anything. It's just I have to time all this well. So he goes to the Zygarde, which he doesn't want to have in, by the way. So he has to commit to Toxic. Now, this is now that I got my rocks back up, I wouldn't have gone to Zygarde there. I would have just went Kyogre. Or maybe he thought I had Earth Power and I would have used it there. But as I said, I'm gonna stall out all of his Toxics as he commits to Jungle Healing. Let's see how much Cannon is doing. If it's a 2-hit KO. Because he's going to T-Spike here or double. Got him. That wasn't a turn to double. Not on Rocks and Burn. But you'd have gotten another kill. But that +1 there is going to be huge. Especially because he sets up Rain. Synthesis would have been punished by this. But not Jungle Healing. I don't think he can 2-hit KO me. Oh, that does no damage. Okay, Zarude. Okay. Let's heal with this jungle. We're about to stall out all these cannons. You have 3 left. You got 2 left. How much is he doing? 41. 41. And I'm healing back. Did I just heal back 25? Does it get weakened by rain? If anything, it should be powered up by rain. And the problem with this method is that if he does have Flamethrower, because he's faster than me, so it might end up mattering. I gotta stall out all these. He has 1 left. So it's a question of does he have, because it'll be really important for him to okay. Wow, that looks like I just outplayed him, but I did not predict that. What did I just have in? Eternatus. Oh, he just hard switched. I don't get why he hard switched to Calyrex there. I'm getting the foul play damage because that's gonna matter down the line. And so big incentive to just defog hard here. We need to heal this jungle. Excellent. So we're about to find out what this thing has, what else this thing has. Because my Veltal is a big problem. I wish I had Toxic here. Mystical Fire. Okay. Which is bad and good. Still doing a ton. It's probably doing as about as Dynamax Cannon 150. Yeah, it's doing a little less than Dynamax Cannon. Because Dynamax Cannon has the stab. Mystical Fire +2 is 140 base. So I guess he's gonna pressure stall out my defogs. Thing about that is you don't want Heatran like beats your entire team, you know. So he's playing the I'm gonna commit to Toxicant since I stall out your jungle healings route, which makes sense. I was gonna go to Heatran there to stall out a Toxic, but you know, we don't have such luxuries. The upside is that he's on a timer as well. And I'm trying to set it up for where Groudon can come in and just hammer. I just need to predict that, what's it called, one time. The Mystical Fire, Dynamax Cannon. Jungle Healing's doing Mystical Fire. Huh. Okay, I'll take one T-Spike. Nice. So this is excellent because he cannot force me out unless he goes to that Zygarde. Right. And so he has to go for Toxic again. He's going to miss a couple. I got to. Oh, he misplayed here. Unless he has U-turn. Shouldn't give me +2 here for a defog. Because now I potentially 2-hit KO his Eternatus. Oh, he thought. He didn't know who Zarude was. He didn't know who Zarude was around these parts. So we might end up getting the Zarude sweep anyway. Because he has to go Eternatus here. And Lariat. Because I want to outdamage recover. But, I mean, he'd have to recover eventually. As I said, actually, that's doing almost the exact same amount as Jungle Healing is doing 25 plus left over. Damn, I'm not out damaging him. But his Eternatus is dead. I can come back with. Right, this is why I didn't want him to out damage because he's stalling, right? And so it's gonna get to a point where he has to play around with me bulking up. He actually shouldn't have recovered there because it gave me a free turn. And so he has to go to the Calyrex here. But it gave me a free turn. He goes Vel. Why? I don't understand that. I think he's doing 21. I'm at 37. Let's see what I'll end at. Yeah, I'm gaining over 10% per turn. Bulk up. Now he's doing 21. The reason I'm bulking up is to make sure that my hits 2-hit KO. And so even if I use out all my jungle healings here, because I want to use it on a turn where he's gonna get dropped. You feel me? And so I'm at 70. Snarl. I think he just doesn't know what else to do at this point. I don't even need Lariat, but 2-hit KOs easily. Foul play. Excellent. Do I even need any more health? No, I don't. Zarude. Zygarde comes in, I'll bulk it up. Zarude sweeps! Unless he specs with... Here's the thing, guys. Here's my thing. No, I can still win. He barrages. High Spadef investment. That did nothing. I think he was Scarf. Man, Zarude. This is the type of shit I've been waiting on. Like a team just like this. And Lariat's just going crazy. He could double back out to get his... what's it called? But I'm not confident he would have killed. And so now, obviously, GG. Zarude, man, proved his worth. Obviously, we're going to jungle heal until he's low enough to where, yeah, I think we kill. Even if we don't, yeah, I know it's like plus fucking 500, but that's a Zygarde, max Zygarde. Generally, Dragon Dance doesn't run that, but nah, like Zarude. That's why I was like with the Kyogre hacks and all that stuff. I knew I could pull it out with Zarude. It's just had to be patient. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button for this Zarude sweep if you made it this far. Got nothing but love for y'all. Y'all already know that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.